and tell us who you are. You're here at Maker Faire 08.
Okay. My name is Josh Miner, and some friends of mine and I built this multi-touch table. It uses a technique called frustrated total internal reflection, which is kind of a mouthful, but basically there's a lot of instructions on how to build these on the web. A lot of people are doing it right now because it's very low cost. It's relatively easy to put together. The basic idea is that we have a standard webcam with a filter on it that filters out the visible light and allows the infrared light to come through. And then around the edges of the plexiglass we have some infrared LEDs that leave the plexiglass basically black in the infrared until somebody touches it. And so when you touch it, we can actually see where that spot is, wherever the surface contact is. And so what's great about it is there's really no limit to the number of touches that you can have. You can have 10 people in here using all their fingers all at once, and as long as there's enough room on the screen, you could do something with that. And then of course there's the projector projecting on the surface, so we calibrate that and make sure that it all lines up properly. And from there we just basically built a bunch of software to experiment with that and see what could we do with that? What's fun with lots of people? What's fun with one person and more than one finger? What feels right? And it's been pretty fun to play with.
It sounds good. Why did you get interested in doing multi-touch tables and things like that?
As a software developer, you just feel limited by well, there's only one mouse click, and gosh, boy, this is cool. Everybody's talking about it, and because it was so low cost, we figured, hey, let's try it out and see what happens. And so here we go.
What program do you code in?
We used a couple of different languages for the applications. The calibration, the sort of vision processing thing is all in C and C++. There's a little bit of Cocoa in there. The applications are either Cocoa or C or something like processing. That's really fun to play with. And because of the way we built it, we can just sort of mix and match those things and build new applications a lot more easily. And so again, that adds to the fun as a developer, because you can just kind of I'm going to take this thing and
what am I going to do?
Add multi-touches to it. So the physics engine that we have in there is an open source one called Box2D. If you've seen something called Crayon Physics, they use the same underlying engine. And we said, well, what would that be like if you had more than one crayon, right? So more than one finger.
Where do you see this going? Where do you guys get to display this a lot?
This is the first time we're showing it in public. I'm sure we'll do that again. It's holding up pretty well. We were a little worried about a lot of people coming in and kicking it.
40,000 people. This is the test run.
Yeah. So we probably had 100 people already this morning. So so good. And it works pretty well until the Tesla coil comes on, and then we kind of take a little break. But that's fine, because the Tesla coil is very, very cool.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.